This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
This past weekend marked the 109th annual Stage and Sun Festival in Ephrata.
Chelan County is debating how to handle short-term vacation rentals, and an opposition is beginning to take shape.
Duck tickets are on sale for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Columbia Basin Annual Family Fun Day and Duck Derby set for Saturday, June 22nd at Cascade Park.
The Wenatchee Valley Skyhawks were looking to win their second straight game overall against the Tri-Cities Fire on Saturday night at Town Toyota Center.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
This past weekend marked the 109th annual Stage and Sun Festival in Ephrata, and it pulled in a big crowd. The long-staying festival was able to attract an estimated over 10,000 people. For a festival as old as the Stage and Sun, to have big years like this one is important for staying power.
We were packed today, which is super nice. We were very happy with today. We've heard nothing but wonderful remarks about this is what you guys needed. And I'm like, okay, cool, we'll try and do it next year too.
The Stage and Sun Festival included a bigger bed race than last year and bouncy houses for the first time. The food stands were all local, along with plenty of stands to buy wares from. Live music permeated the weekend with performances from bands like Hometown Hooligans and Pre-Funk. The Stage and Sun Festival will be back next year for the 110th time. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Chelan County is debating how to handle short-term vacation rentals, and an opposition is beginning to take shape. At a public hearing last week where Chelan County Commissioners took testimony on the issue, about a third of the 120 people present wore shirts distributed by the Short-Term Rental Alliance, one of several groups around the country representing vacation rental operators. The county has no specific regulations on short-term rentals in its unincorporated areas, which means homeowners have turned to Airbnb, VRBO, and other online rental options to make a quick buck from their properties. But not all who want to rent a home for the weekend are equipped to do so safely.
Last year when I went to 30 or 40 of them, I did find closets that were being used, kind of garages that had been converted into sleeping rooms, and neither of those had adequate egress out, so I said no.
In the unincorporated county, only the urban growth area around Manson has set rules on short-term rentals, and commissioners think those could be a model for the rest of the county. Commissioners want an outside consultant to help them set standards. One applicant, Host Compliance, offered a presentation at the hearing. Despite strong opinions, no testimony from the general public was taken. There are still several public meetings on the topic yet to come. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Duck tickets are on sale for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Columbia Basin Annual Family Fun Day and Duck Derby set for Saturday, June 22nd at Cascade Park. The annual fundraiser is set from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and admission is free. The event includes family games and activities, informational booths, and more. Thousands of small ducks will be released into the lake and funneled to shore for the Duck Derby, with dozens of prizes including $1,500 for first place, 4 Seattle Mariners tickets for second place, and $500 for third place. Duck tickets are available at several locations in Moses Lake, including the McGraw Clubhouse, Windermere K2 Realty, Horizon Credit Union, Business Interiors and Equipment, and Dream Acres Espresso. Proceeds from the annual event, sponsored by Horizon Credit Union, benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Columbia Basin. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
The Wenatchee Valley Skyhawks were looking to win their second straight game overall against the Tri-Cities Fire on Saturday night at Town Toyota Center. Wenatchee knocked down the Fire by the final score of 42-34 in their most recent contest last Sunday, and it didn't take long for the two squads to quickly rekindle their in-state rivalry on Saturday evening. After the opening kickoff, Devontae Solomon scampered 25 yards for a touchdown on the game's opening play from scrimmage to give the Skyhawks a 6-0 lead just 2 minutes and 7 seconds into regulation. Tri-Cities, however, matched Wenatchee's points on their first possession of the contest with a 5-play drive that culminated in a 5-yard circus-style pass and catch that tied the game at 6 apiece with 8:15 left in the first quarter. Once again, however, it only took Wenatchee a single play to find their way across the goal line, this time on a hard-fought 30-yard touchdown run by Tommy Dejanet, which, along with Solomon's subsequent 2-point conversion catch, gave the Skyhawks a lead of 14-6 with 7:04 to go in the first quarter. Following the score, a pooched kickoff gave the Fire starting field position inside the Wenatchee 10-yard line, and 3 plays later, they found the end zone on the ground and successfully completed a 2-point conversion through the air as well to tie the score at 14 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. After looking like a barn burner for the first 11 minutes, all of the game's momentum suddenly swung in favor of the Skyhawks, who proceeded to torch the Fire for 24 unanswered points in the second quarter on a pair of short-scoring runs by Jarvis Alston and a 24-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Ian Bell, along with 3 successful 2-point conversion attempts, which helped Wenatchee to a halftime lead of 38-14. In the second half, the Skyhawks continued their onslaught of points thanks to the right arm and legs of Alston, who added to his personal towering inferno of points with a 20-yard scoring strike to John Roberson and 3 more rushing touchdowns, while Wenatchee's defense limited Tri-Cities to only 14 points as the Skyhawks improved to a record of 4-4 on the season with a big 66-28 victory. Wenatchee now has 3 games remaining in their 2019 regular season schedule, the next 2 of which are on the road, including this Saturday's bout with the 9-0 Idaho Horsemen at the Ford Center in Napa. Reporting for iFIBER 1 Sports, I'm Chris Hansen.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.